Welcome back to Wild, Wise and Curious, Embracing Our Journey, where we're excited to continue the conversation around all things peri and beyond. We'll continue to explore all our stories, challenges and importantly the wisdom we learn along the way. As usual, we'd love to chat with women just like you who might like to share your own perimeno or postmenopause stories with us. We can't wait to chat with you. Today's episode has a trigger warning and recording note. We just wanted to make you aware that this episode was recorded remotely with our guest joining us from the US of A. As a result, there may be some slight differences in audio quality throughout the conversation. We also wanted to give a gentle content warning. This episode includes references to a traumatic birth experience and miscarriage, which some listeners might find distressing. Please take care while listening. Thanks. Welcome to Wild, Wise and Curious. Today we're talking with Sarah over in the US of A. Welcome to Wild, Wise and Curious, Sarah.
Good morning, how are you?
Good afternoon.
Oh, Sarah Daniel in the house.
Sarah Daniel in the house.
Welcome, Sarah.
Expect some silly.
Oh, we love silly here. Right, so our first question and only question is, how did you come to realise that you were in perimenopause?
I didn't know I was. I'd never heard about it till I saw your podcast and read your blurb months and months ago, and I didn't know what on earth you were on about. Never, ever, ever heard of it, ever. You're the one that told me about it.
Wow. Seriously? Wow.
Never heard it.
And so what did you see stuff in that then that you could relate to for how you felt?
I read the bit at the beginning that you were having healing sessions and things and talking about menopause and perimenopause, and I honestly had to look it up. And you talked about it being the prequel of, the prelude or whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was a thing. I've probably been having the symptoms. I'm such a ding-dong when I was pregnant. Oh, my God. I'm quite an intelligent young lady, you would think.
Yes, you are.
But then I was pregnant. Because I'd had a miscarriage, I was in denial. I wanted to have a baby so badly that I've got all of the signs clanging, and I'm like, no. So I was currently pregnant at the time, didn't know, was in denial. Read a thing of 10 things that say you might be pregnant, got down to number 8 and was like, oh, your areola go brown and dark and shade. And I'm like, and here's me thinking my swimming costume wasn't waterproof and sunproof anymore. I was like dark brown. Period stopped. Oh, your breasts are swollen. Oh, smells, everything like click, irritable, click. It's like, oh. Mum came all the way from England and stood at the airport and pointed at me and said, you're pregnant. It's the first thing she said, not hello,
Oh.
You're pregnant. That's not just fat, that's a baby bump. I'm like, excuse me, rude. And then proceeded to be in denial until she went home after 3 weeks on that Saturday, took a pregnancy test the next day and was pregnant. And AJ came out to the bedroom and said, we're having a Bailey. And we all went, oh.
Oh, my God.
So how long ago was that then? How old was yours?
4 months.
Oh, you were 4 months. What, when you realised?
Yeah, when she told me I was 4 months pregnant. I'd only got 5 more to go, and I didn't talk to her, didn't talk to the baby in my tummy because I wanted it so badly. My best friend would put her cell phone on top and put music on, and AJ would talk to her. We'd be in bed, and AJ would talk to her, and she'd roll over to his side and look at him while she was in my tummy. I wouldn't talk to her because I didn't want it to not be real. And then when she came out, she'd got an umbilical cord tied around her neck, and I'm laying there going, they all started going, okay, push, okay, Sarah. And everybody's face changed. It was so serious.
Yeah.
And somebody put both hands in and pulled her head and her shoulders out. And I'm like, ring of fire. And then everyone went quiet and they went over there and they were going, okay, come on now. Come on now, baby. And I'm thinking, I have not come all this way to have a dead baby. I'm sorry. So I just sat up and went, and it was just blowing air to her in slow motion, and on the third blow she cried, oh, there she is. I'm thinking,
Oh, my
goodness. Oh my God, my baby wasn't breathing for like 3 times too long. They were worried because they were, okay, now. They were like, you could hear them pretending to not be worried.
Yeah.
And then the relief. Yeah.
And then
So
motherhood.
thankfully. Yeah, I got I got postpartum depression a year after that. And I had a baby, and all my dreams had come true. I'd married the man of my dreams. We had a beautiful baby. She was happy and healthy. And I was at home without a car. And I was stuck at home every day. I could go to play school and then walk home with a pushchair. And I used to cry on the way home, thinking, no, I can't be at home for the rest of the day. It was really isolated.
Yeah.
Even though she's brilliant. She's so clever and brilliant. You'd say to her, let me take a photograph. She'd go, hold on, let me put a doll on my head.
I wonder where she gets that from.
I don't know. The apple doesn't fall far. She's a nutcase. She really is. I'm so proud of her. She's our baby, most definitely. She goes up to her friends at open house at school. She's like, Molly, why are you laying on the sideboard near the sink? And she's like, so? She's like, get down. And she gets down and she goes, why? She goes, other people's mums and dads can see you. Basically, stop being a dick.
Oh, bless
Oh,
So what symptoms did you realise then from listening to whatever we were saying? What symptoms did you then think, oh, actually, that might be me?
I still kind of, I'm still learning my body at 50. I just got married 3 years ago to Paul, so AJ and I married Paul, and I took out my birth control when Bailey was 10. So I had 5 years worth. Oh my God! They put an IUD in on the day I gave birth.
Oh my
And about a
gosh!
few days fell out, and I was in bed going, "I've got sticks in my knickers. I've got sticks in my knickers." Thinking, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. It felt like a sharp thing. Couldn't lay down in the bed. It was hurting. And in America, you could go back to the place you'd given birth for like 48 hours straight afterwards with a walk-in. We walked in and she's like, oh yeah, it's almost fallen out. She just pulled it out with the string, and I'm like, oh my God.
wow. Did they ask you if they could put it in?
No, well, I wanted one, but I thought it'd be like, a few days afterwards, not after I'd given birth. They'd got their arm putting it in. I'm like, oh, please stop. I've had the baby. Yeah, enough now. Stop, okay now.
Oh my God!
And no wonder it fell out, right? No wonder it fell out straight after having the baby.
As your contractions go back to real size, they were just doing an experiment on that particular one and wanted to see how it took.
Oh, thanks.
I've got not a brain to try and give that to a lady who's just had a baby.
Yeah.
So I had one for 5 years, and then it came out, and I had another one straight away. And then so when she was 10, which is 3 years ago, I had it taken out and left it out in case I had another baby.
Yep.
I was like, maybe I wouldn't have another baby. And I had my period. Not had one for 10 years.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, they hurt so much. And it traumatized me back into, they say things like, when you've had a baby, it doesn't hurt so much. It does. I've not had one for 10 years.
Yeah.
The feelings are so visceral. I personally am attached from the inside of my belly button on a wire through my legs and my toes to the core in the centre of the universe, and I can hear somebody scratching their nail in Indonesia. It's like it's insane. It's insane. And my spidey powers are off the chart. I'm a white witch every day, but when I'm on my period, I keep crying in Alabama. Yeah, seriously. I really ring people. When my mum was dying of cancer, I used to ring her up often and say, stop crying. She'd be like, what? Can you see me? Like, now I can hear you. Pack it in, Nana.
Wow. That's some skills, that
Yeah,
is,
that is
isn't it?
some
That's
serious.
incredible.
Actually, you did one for me. We were talking on instant message 5 summers ago, and I said, my mum's dying of cancer or something, and you said, oh, I'm in the garden. Oh, my God, a butterfly just flew into a glass jar while we were talking to each other, me and Michelle. So my connection with butterflies is my tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So Michelle was in England in a garden party. We were talking on instant message, not on the phone, on instant message writing. And I was talking about my mom or something about something. randomly, she said, oh my God, I'm in the garden, I've got a glass jar, I don't know how big it was, but a butterfly flew into it. Oh my God, it's inside the jar. She likes me.
Oh my gosh.
While I'm talking to you, yeah.
Yeah. I said, I need some good luck. You went, oh, here's some sunshine. Oh my God, the butterfly just flew into the jar I'm holding.
Oh, that's incredible.
When they got married, I couldn't go. I'd not got any money, blah, blah. So I said, don't worry, I'll be the butterfly at the wedding. And they said, in the middle of a chapel in England, and I pronounce you man and wife, I do. And she took him and pointed up. I swear to God, there was a butterfly above them.
Wow.
In the chapel. And like that, 4 days before they got married in tears. Oh, I'll be the butterfly at the wedding. Yeah, I can manifest myself, yo.
Whoa.
And Bailey can do it effortlessly. She didn't even know.
Wow.
For Christmas, we got a kitten. We went to Barks shelter on Christmas Eve and looked at one. It said, I'm shy. She lied. She's not shy. But we couldn't bring her home until after she was spayed, like 3 or 4 days later. And I'm standing in the kitchen and Bailey's pootling around and I said, oh, Mummy's got one more present. She goes, what is it, a cat? And literally went, yeah. She went, yeah, right. I went, no shit. Honestly, it's actually, yeah, right. Do you want me to show you the collar I've already bought with a name printed on it?
Oh my gosh.
She out the mouth of babes.
Wow.
Can't lie. She sees through you.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad thing.
No.
All the time, you know.
I try not to tell lies.
No.
Try.
No. We try, don't we?
Yeah, because
we try.
Yeah, there's no point, is there?
No, of course there's not. So have you noticed anything, Sarah, with the way you felt with your periods? How are they now? Do you still have periods or are they sort of slowing down?
I get them. I've had them for 3 years.
Since you had the coil out?
Yeah, it was a T-shaped thing.
Yeah.
And constantly, consistently, months on time.
Oh, okay.
For about 3 days, but in all the 3 days, there's like a teaspoon between all the days.
Okay.
But that's it. But all the pains and all the symptoms, like you were 16 years old, like I literally go to bed for a whole day. It's like it wipes me out.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, how did I do this when I was a teenager? But I've not had one for 10 years, so I'm totally out of practice.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, they make me throw up. It's the ache of the period ache. It literally makes me throw up. The pain of it.
Yeah.
So it's funny. It's like I'm hurling. It's crazy.
Oh God! And is that still how it is now? Hey.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so it's still the same, just really light over 3 days, but you get awful pain with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you still get them. What are you getting them for? They're just slowing down. Is that what they do? Or they just slow down and then they just stop?
I think.
Have you still got yours?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but mine is sporadic now. So I'll have times where I can go. I went about 8 or 9 months last year with no period at all. Then I saw my sister, and we both came on the next day. And Maria had been about 4 or 5 months of no period. And we both came on the next day. No. And that happened again, like, not long ago. I'd not had a proper period. I was a bit like you, where it was just a little bit, you know, like a couple of tablespoons or whatever. And then I saw my sister last week, and the day after, I had a proper full-on period, like I was 16 again.
That's insane. That's honestly insane. That's magical mood. Bailey, we joked in the house, though, how long is it going to take for a spiritual witch's little girl to be in sync with the other witch that lives in her house? First period. I was on the period and she got her first period. She like joined in running. She just joined in running. Oh my God.
Wow.
Magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things they've got. You've got those crack things. You can crack it and put it on your heat things on your tummy.
Oh, yes.
Inside your knickers.
Yeah.
Little pad, a thing that heats up. Where were these when I was in school?
Oh my God. So what are they?
Lewis used to fall down in Lewis's underneath the coat rack and in cramps. And the friend Sarah had to call an ambulance one day. She was so sick from her period pains. They used to think that she didn't need meat properly. Wipe her out for days. She used to have a period for 7 days.
Wow.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They weren't the youngsters. They were different in the older days. Maybe the mood's changed.
Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe. And maybe there's more. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. I feel like maybe things are different now. I don't know. Maybe we've got more. Is it because we're older? I don't know. But there's more stresses, I guess, on us. So could that be part of it? You know, trying to like earn money for the house. You can't just have one person working in the house anymore. You know, the sort of environmental factors. I don't know what it's like where you are. But, I mean, there's that many bloody cars on the road and there's so, you know, people are stuck in front of screens and not socialising as much. So I don't know whether all of this kind of... I don't know. Just all these different factors where we're not as connected as we perhaps were back then, in as much as going out and doing things together like a group of women.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Instinct, yes.
Instinct, yes. Yeah. I went round the houses to get to that.
People go, have you got a tampon? And everyone would reach in their bag.
Yes.
Was on at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a pack syndrome, isn't it? That's
yeah, it really
insane.
is.
It really happens.
Yeah. But at the time, you didn't really think anything of it, did you? Because we were all just teenagers getting our period and, you know, you'd ask for the tampon, stick it up your sleeve and then disappear to the toilets. But...
My new cat brings them into me and carries them. She put one on the bed this morning. I'm like, you're hilarious. Give her back with him. She thinks she's a dog. So,
is this the cat that you got at Christmas?
Yes, Kitten. And it was Moni at the shelter, and I didn't like that name, so we changed it to Japanese for money, which is Kinson.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's really cute.
She dances in your head. She bites Paul's ear like love bite. It's like she's feeding. Like she licks it. By his ear, and then he's got an ear ring. And then she like nibbles it. It's like, oh, she likes my ear. She's so. Just like I had another baby when I had her.
Yeah.
It's like I had a baby. Yeah, because she's a kitten. She's a rascal. So I definitely got broody.
Yeah. Did having the kitten help?
Yeah.
Yeah, like having like a little something.
Yeah. Someone who was being a little bit naughty, don't fight that. Come here, please. Yeah. Someone who needs your constant attention.
Yes.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
My 13-year-old doesn't need me anymore. She went to an audition the other day and got the lead. Oh my God, I nearly died. It was 16 and she's only 13. She got out of the car and just walked off without me. I'm like, hey, you need me? And she went, oh, sorry, Mum. Open the door for me. You need me? So now I've got this, Mum.
Oh, that's incredible.
So what we should be doing?
The man said, it's called The Adventures of a Comic Book Artist, and she's the person that draws them. She's actually a boy character, and they changed the character for her.
Wow.
And she draws things, and then they come to life. It's on stage, it's a musical. She's really good at singing. I knew she was good, but in the car, I said, go on then. She was like, oh, I'm like, I was getting choked up.
Oh, so... your baby.
And she was my baby. And then the man came out halfway through into the church where the mums and dads were sitting, and he came over to me and said, I need to talk to you before you leave. And I'm like, oh my God, she got the lead. I said to Paul, oh my God, she got the lead. We went in, and her and the other girl, they sat there, and she's like, her dad came in and me, and he's like, I'd like to give you the script. I'd like to offer you, Bailey, the lead role. And I'm standing there thinking, he did that in front of us. And he looked at me and I'm like, and she's like, thank you for the opportunity. I'm like,
oh bless her.
So, wow.
Proper chip off the old block though, Sarah.
She went in and ate all the cake and left absolutely no crumbs. Not a scrap. I'm like shocked and so proud of the lady. Yeah, she got so much confidence. She's a very good girl.
Oh. So,
but she only had one. She had one period in December.
Yeah.
And never had another.
Really?
I've had one since. She's never had. Yeah.
So you've both had one back then, and neither of you have had one since.
Yeah. Oh no, I have every time.
Yeah.
But she just had.
Crikey. Well,
no.
I remember though when I was a teenager, and I would perhaps only have 2 periods a year. I'd sometimes go 6 months without a period.
How old were you when you had yours?
I think I started. Hey,
I longed for mine, like it was the biggest thing in the world. And I don't even remember when I got it. I remember though, actually, beg your pardon, I don't remember the experience of getting my actual period, but I remember like going to Boots and buying my first box of tampons by myself with my own money. Well, somebody gave me the money, but it was like, you know, I need these. So, like, flexed it with the lady. She's like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's funny how we really want it, and then when we've got it, it's really not worth having, is it?
What is it for? Everybody's got it. You want to have it.
No, of course
It's
you do.
awful. You want to get punched in the stomach and lay on a bed for days? No.
Where your legs don't want to work.
Do your legs don't work?
No, when I'm on my period, like the top halves of my legs, I could just lay down. They're just the top halves of my legs. It's always just really hurt. Yeah. I think I was about 14, 15. I wasn't an early bird with when I started my period.
I think I was about 13. But I can't wait for mine to finish. That's. I feel like I'm on the home straight now. I feel like I'm on the way.
How often do you have yours then?
So mine are coming regularly, but I just came off HRT. So yeah, every month. But before I went on HRT, I was getting them every 3 weeks, and it was awful, and they were really painful, and I was really heavy. So I went on HRT, but I've recently come off hormone replacement therapy. So you can either have patches or tablets, and it's a whole conversation you have with your doctor about whether if you've got any symptoms that are causing you issue. I think if you've not got any symptoms that are really causing you a lot of issue. So like for me, I was having really bad night sweats. My brain fog was off the chart. I was really unhappy. And I wasn't sleeping.
Still getting periods?
I was still getting periods. Yeah.
When you hormone therapy, you're still meant to get them?
Yeah. So you still get them. I've spoken to lots of people that have had the coil. Yeah. And they've had that instead of HRT. But then obviously you don't get the periods, much like you didn't, Sarah. But once
it's just to stop having periods or for pregnancy?
It was. I think a lot of people are going on coils to help with the symptoms of menopause. Yeah. But I got to a stage where my periods, once I was on HRT, they were really, really painful, and they weren't really changing that much. And I kind of decided to come off HRT, and I had my recent period has been off HRT, and it was not half as bad as it was before. So I'm going to just see how I go with it.
What's really meant to happen? One day, periods just stop?
Yeah, but we're finding that everybody we talk to has a totally different experience of it. I'm still on HRT, and I don't know if you remember, but I'd never even take a paracetamol for a headache. You know, if I felt really rough, I wouldn't take anything. But I had really, really bad anxiety and panic attacks that just came out of the blue. And so I went for loads of hypnotherapy, like for about 9 months. And so then eventually... Hey?
Hypnotherapy work?
Well, what happened was, after the hypnotherapy, Then we kind of thought, is it hormones? So I went and spoke to a specific specialist, probably like menopause special doctor, and they were like almost laughing at me, saying you're so perimenopausal. So they put me on HRT, and within 9 months, because there was different elements to it, like your estrogen, your progesterone, and testosterone. After about, 8 or 9 months, I started to feel absolutely brilliant. But it was more for me when they added the testosterone in. So I was quite low with that. As soon as they added that in, I started to feel brilliant. And then what I found out was that all the hypnotherapy I'd had along the way had all worked. And after my hormones had levelled out, all the things that ever would have triggered me or upset me from whatever, the hypnotherapy must have cleared the way. So after my hormones were settled, I just felt like the old Michelle. Like just wanted to go and do loads of stuff and enjoy myself and do all the things I want to do with life.
That's
yeah. So it's worked for me, and I'm still on it. But yeah, it can be so different. I mean, some people, what sort of symptoms there are like? People get itching, feel like there's like spiders crawling under their skin, or
I get that.
really dry skin, or feeling quite low or lethargic. Or one of the first things I had was like I felt like my breathing pattern was changing, and then I also got tinnitus, and I was just like, what? I just woke up one morning with tinnitus. And it's all these.
Have you still got it?
No, that went with the HRT, so it must have been a hormone one.
It is.
Yeah, just honest to God, because then obviously as you start dipping into this, you kind of work stuff out, and you realise that there's estrogen receptors all over your body. So of course, different areas of your body are going to feel like they're broken or off kilter. But there's so many. I think Lou was saying there's about 60 odd symptoms.
I'm sorry, say that again?
No, there's about 60 odd symptoms that can be related to perimenopause and menopause. And I think what we were saying, and one of the reasons we started the podcast, was just because people just hadn't got a clue. I hadn't even heard the word perimenopause until they told me I was perimenopausal because of the mental health stuff. And, so it's a bit like, why? Why do we not know about it?
How old are you normally then when you stop having your period?
Around 51. That's the average.
Yeah.
My mum had a history to me, so I don't remember.
Yeah.
But the way they count it is if you haven't had a period for a year. So it's like, as long as you've not had a period for a year, it's literally that day is when you're in menopause.
Yeah.
And so anything after that year...
You get one back without wanting one?
Well,
I don't want this one.
You could.
Then it's back in pairing.
And that's the thing, is the clock carries on going, doesn't it? And if you do end up having one, you have to. It's like you reset the clock, and
like after my 8 months. It was just like, okay, I'm nearly there. Period. Bollocks. But yeah. So so there's loads of different things. So do you have anything like that you have that has come on later on?
But I think I don't know, because I think I'm still having my period like I'm 16 again.
Yeah.
So it's again.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like honestly, with information, sitting on the toilet pooing and trying to be sick at the same time. It's like I don't know what to do. You've got.
Yeah. Is your sink near to the toilet?
No, I've got a bucket. I've got a trash can. That's like...
Yeah, that's not nice.
Not nice. But I kind of feel in control. Like I always manage to contain myself and be like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom. So I feel like I can get there and, like, projectile catch it as well as vomit it.
Yeah.
But I feel better. It's cathartic. It's like a hangover. Be sick. Like as soon as I'm sick from the pain, it's better. I'm back to square one straight away, which is quite a good thing to know that you're going to be feeling better in a minute.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, I don't know, because I just started having them again. I'm sort of remembering. They're really painful.
It can be, yeah.
You feel your body, like you feel the inside of your body.
Yeah. Feels like it's just like a spasm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a pleasure. It's like a privilege.
Yeah.
It's a privilege. It really is.
Yeah, it is. I think my mum was about 58, 59 when her period stopped. So I might have a little way left to go.
Oh, good Lord, that's another 8 years, woman.
9, maybe. I can't believe we're all 50.
Oh, my God, it's insane.
I know.
Dude, I was a teacher on my 50th birthday, and I took 150 cupcakes to school. I was the art teacher. And at lunchtime, the pre-K, who are 4 years old, I invited them all over, mostly black children, came over with little berets and buns and little teeny boys with crew cuts and skipping in. They came in and sat down, 3 trellis tables, and I gave you a purple sparkly cup with some Cheetos in it, and half a cupcake. Cupcakes were big and they're really tiny, and they ate them with a spoon and a fork all around the house. So you know, for said to this little 4-year-old, don't forget to remember your old favourite Miss Sarah when you're 50 in 46 years. Oh my God, am I even going to be alive? Bye. I'm 46 years older than these little tiny people.
Wow.
Crazy.
With all the wisdom that comes with it, though.
And then they look at me and go, Miss Sarah, you're 50. And I go, crack, don't crack. Pretty good, sis. Yeah, I don't think I do. Thank you very much.
Oh, so are you still teaching art?
I am. We've got our own school at the moment. We're trying to clear up the room. It's really sunny at the moment, so we're trying to be outside. But in the fall, we're going to have a space where people can come and, you know, secretary desks that have got an angle on them.
Yes, yeah.
So you put it down. We've got those in the classroom, and you put your things in it, and then you just put it up and walk away.
Oh, lovely.
That sounds amazing.
That does sound really nice. And you've just constantly been into your art, haven't you? Like making things. And have you always stayed doing it? Because whenever I've seen you, and I think the last time I saw you was when we met. You're going to go and get some. Was we all met up in Leicester.
Yeah, so I'm 4, and the one I've got on now is you buy a blank bikini, a blank bra, and then I buy some extra knickers and I make the top.
So wow! So you've made a bikini.
And then I bought a blank one. I got a blank bra and a pair of gold knickers. The knickers were $4 in the sale. So you just buy the knickers for the fabric, like swimming costume knickers.
Yeah.
And then I did ripples around the top. Basically, I'm trying to make my boobs look not that massive, even though they're enormous. That was the plan. And then I put little 3 little baubles, like snowman and little bird.
Yeah,
and then
that's amazing.
That's a little bird.
Yeah,
that's gorgeous. Oh.
So basically, 4, and I want to be posh. That's what I make.
So you're making clothes now? They're gorgeous. Are they out of shell?
Yeah, you buy them in packets of different colours, so I make them like that. And then I was putting them on
they look beautiful
a lampshade, so it's around that side. I make them on the string, and then I'm stringing them on so that they're like that.
That looks incredible.
Space them out.
That's beautiful.
They're going to be in the garden making 2. That's the plan.
I love that.
Then they're waiting when I'm making them, just pin them up on there.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Making my friend a necklace.
Oh.
You know, my friend said this. She's a white witch, and she just moved, and I got back in touch with her the other day. She came up to Baltimore, and I felt her. I didn't, but I saw a picture of her on Facebook. I wrote to her, oh my gosh, you died. Like, she's older than me. She's my mom's age. She's got a little boy that she looks after like a little boy, like she's the mom and he's the son, but it's really her grandson, so she needs to still be here. But 3 years ago, she had blood cancer, and I honestly thought she died. So I saw a picture of her on instant message, like people you might know. I wrote to her, Sandy, will you adopt me? She goes, I need the white witch. I said, I'm a white witch. She goes, I knew you were. I said, I didn't know you knew. She goes, I need you to make me something, the gift be something, please, made out of onyx, black onyx.
Ah, okay, yes.
She said she went to see somebody the other day who stole her energy.
Wow.
And when she hugged them, she had a black onyx in her pocket, like her lucky black onyx. When she got home, she opened her pocket, it was just dust.
Wow.
Really?
And like it imploded, like it absorbed the energy, like a what's it bag?
Protecting it, yeah, but it was protecting it. Wow.
Yeah. She goes, I need a new one. I'm like, what happened to the other one? She goes, disintegrate. I'm like, wow, holy shit.
Yeah. Wow. I always wear, I've got my black obsidian, which I think does a similar,
What does
doesn't
that
it?
one
Yeah.
do?
It's the same sort of thing, I think, as the onyx. It sort of like repels negative energy, so it doesn't.
Yes, it cleanses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
No stick. Oh, it's your Wonder Woman bag.
Go on, both hands! Look at you with all yours.
It's of a feather, eh?
Oh, absolutely. I
haven't
collect
got mine
those as
on.
well. Oh, you've not put yours
No,
on.
I've not
Lou
got
normally
mine.
has more bracelets than anyone.
Yeah, I've not got mine on today. I don't know why.
No, you always
You
have them
collect
on.
feathers, or you collect bracelets.
Hey?
You collect feathers or you collect bracelets.
Oh,
Bracelets.
but I collect feathers when I'm out walking, and sometimes I'll sort of say, yeah, I want to see a black feather or a white feather, and yeah, just pick them up when I've
You
seen
find
them.
it. Yeah. Wow.
I know.
So, what do you think then? Is there a particular time you don't need your period anymore? What do we need it for?
There's a lot of theories about why we go into menopause, because I think there's us and whales.
Yeah, whales.
We're the only animals. Oh, and there is a monkey as well. There's one particular type of monkey that still gets periods, and there's a whole theory about the grandmother theory, I think it's called.
Okay.
And it's basically suggesting that we are really important, even once once we're not fertile anymore, to help our children bring their children into the world and help look after them and pass on our wisdom. So that's one of the theories as to why we do it, because if we were still having babies, we would be in competition for food and all that kind of stuff.
Till we retire.
Yeah, but we're passing on our wisdom, and we're helping care for the communities and for our children and our grandchildren. And I like that theory. I think
that is a nice theory.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
And I think we are needed, aren't we? Because we have got the wisdom, like you're saying with the grandmother theory, we have got the wisdom because we've lived 50 years. So we've learnt loads of things along the way that we can then pass on to our kids, whether they listen or not. Negligible. But, you know, we've been through things and we've learnt things. So, I mean, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Not that they always listen.
And historically, we would have been in communities, sharing our wisdom with our village, and
We would have been like elders, wouldn't we,
Yeah.
in the old days?
What about then, if you go back to what you were saying earlier on, if we used to have periods as groups of young adults at school, we used to have them because we were in groups.
Yes.
Now, we're estranged housewives in pockets of different communities. We're not in big groups of women anymore. We don't go to pick them up from school. We don't gather in gaggles very much.
No.
Unless you do it intentionally. You're not doing it by accident, just getting them through the day or whatever. So maybe your period stopped because you don't gather in groups of women.
Well, I mean, there's always that. I mean, look what happened when I meet up with my sister. You know,
Exactly.
and that's just just the two of us.
It reboots it.
Yeah.
It reboots
Yeah.
it.
So what
That's
is that?
insane.
It is. So if you don't want your period, just stay away from them.
well, the thing is, though, because we're all born.
Comment on that one.
We're all born with our eggs, aren't we? We're all born with our eggs.
Yeah.
So they are going to degrade. We are going to have less as they go on.
Yeah.
And I think I mean, we've had lots of conversations with women, and it feels like it's a shedding of old habits, old thoughts, patterns,
beliefs,
and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of coming into a whole new lifespan, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Feels that way.
Yeah.
You know what? COVID made it happen.
Yeah.
Because then Zoom was invented, and it was a platform we just used. It just was invented overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how wonderful it
Zoom.
is.
I was Florella Benjamin. I used to sit crisscross applesauce on the floor with my camera, and I used to say to the children, "Good morning. How did you get to school today? I flew down the stairs. And they'd go, oh, and Sarah, we're all ready at home. I said, well, did you walk from your bedroom? Did you skip?
That's brilliant.
So how was that for you then when you went back?
Horrible.
Was it?
Because we were forced to go back a year after COVID while they'd still got it. And the children had just all got it. They'd got masks on in the classroom, but they were just hanging around their chin. And I'd look at them, put your mask on, put your mask on. I'd go, if I can see your nose, you're not wearing it properly. I'm thinking, I'm just in a room with 30 children that have got COVID. Not potentially, but, you know. Thank God I never got it, ever. AJ got it and Bailey got it, but Paul and I didn't get it.
Wow.
Right, did you get it?
Yes. Yeah.
Did everybody have it?
Yes. Several times.
Really? In the beginning, they were like, away, stay away for a whole month, don't go back to the office, quarantine. And then in the end, they were like, we got COVID. And
Yeah.
they were like, so.
Get into work.
You literally got 24 hours off at the end and you were expected to go back to work.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. Yeah, they were funny times. And not that long ago. But, yeah.
Haley come home from school on like the end of half term, the weekend before, like the Friday before, and she'd get 7 kits and you were given them to give them before they went back to school, and if you had it, you weren't allowed back in the building, had to prove it, your say-so, but on good faith or whatever. But she would, at 10, be administering, right, stand on one leg, right, stick this up your nose, like put it in test tube. She was Nurse Bailey for all the grown-ups in her house, because we were like, I don't know how to do it. She knew what to do, reading the instructions. Like, wow. Yeah.
Oh, she took on the caring role.
Yeah, and it should be ever such a good babysitter or a mommy one day.
Yeah.
If you, I observe toddlers these days that were babies then, when they hug each other, they turn their heads away. Have you seen them do it?
Wow, no, not that I've never. I'll look out.
So as you go to hug somebody, we, as Europeans, put our cheeks to cheek,
Yeah.
or kiss, but babies from that generation,
Wow.
we used to kick each other's feet to say hello, and elbows.
Yes, yeah.
It was just hands. It was like absurd. It was horrible. And I'm a hugger.
Me too. Well, yeah, we all are.
I don't know, this might be shocking to you ladies. I'm an extrovert.
Oh, really? A wonderful extrovert.
It's compulsive at this point. I need attention and I need energy. And in COVID, that was really difficult. So being the online art teacher that flew in for 4 hours in people's living rooms every day, like at different schools, was just the right job for me.
Yeah.
Just the right job.
Perfect. Oh.
It was crazy times though, wasn't it? Crazy times.
Horrible.
It was horrible.
It was the best meme ever. There was a picture of God, Jesus, with his long hair on a cloud, and there was 2 people standing next to each other, and God's up there, and he's like, stupid fools. And he asked them to do one thing, stay inside and watch TV, and they still couldn't handle it. Through COVID. And there was it wasn't Lava Life, it was a dating app in America, and it was Death, the Grim Reaper, and he was in Central Park, and you like go on a date, and they meet up, and she's like the other side of the camera, and he's like, hey, so tell me about yourself. He's like, I like levels on the beach, and like this, like that. She's like, tell me 2020 wasn't shit without telling me it was shit. She went on a blind date with the Grim Reaper in the middle of COVID.
I don't think they made it this far. I don't think I saw any of those.
No.
Yeah, it was really straight after. It was really funny. Everyone was just like, I was like, I did have one tattoo. I had a butterfly. I was looking to like deface myself. I was looking to like address myself. I got ears pierced. I wanted to like be edgy. I like got not 6, but I got 2 extra ear holes on each ear. And I painted my nails. Like I wanted to like, you know,
Bring some life onto
I suppose
the kids.
express myself.
Yeah.
Express myself while all like locked up.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
I just played house. house. It was so cosy. So cosy. Yeah. Luckily, I could still go to work. So I was an art teacher virtually, but it was weird. Bailey was the best window into my 16 and 17-year-old students. She was only 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. She had her 8th birthday, 9th birthday, and 10th birthday in COVID.
Oh, bless her.
In a bubble. She said when she first was in COVID, Mommy, I didn't sign up to do computers for classes and it's just so boring. Like, they'd be at school for 7 hours online and then give them another hour and a half of homework. It was like they were destroying the children.
Yeah.
And then it used to be a snow day, and we're goody two-shoes, but it was a snow day, and the moms around here were like, fuck that shit, it's closed down the computers, and every child was just in the park for the whole day. It was like, there is no school today. Because you could still have a school day even though it was a snow day. Like, basically, the child was cancelled.
Yeah.
It's snowing outside, but you've still got to go to school. And we were like, not in this town.
Never used to do that at the Meadows unless we took our carrier bags to go down the hill. Do you remember when the hill was there?
We used to put black bin bags or we used to get in them and they used to shoot us down like the log flume.
Yeah, we used to do that too.
Yeah, it was gorgeous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Aww.
How long have you lived in America, Sarah?
25 years.
Have you? Wow. What took you over there?
I went to grad school to do school.
Didn't you do glass blowing?
I did do glass blowing. Do you know how extreme and completely elegant it sounds when you say, when I went to Florence, Italy with school? And people go, what? Oh, yeah. How old were you? Well, I was 10, so I was 11. They just took us on a bus to a holiday. We were ever such good children. None of us died. We just ran away now. So.
I know. Oh, my God, I remember taking bay leaves off of the bushes and taking them home.
Oh, for your mum?
Yeah. Yeah, she's using spaghetti bolognese.
Oh.
Was it definitely bay leaves?
It was definitely bay leaves, yeah.
So then the question is, who decides when you don't need them anymore? How do you get to decide when your period stops? Can you wish it away? Because we're trying to wish it here. It didn't work, did it? Can you wish them away?
I think it's just when your eggs all finish, isn't it? When your eggs, and then so that with the estrogen, it all kind of.
Oh, they literally run out. There's no more eggs left.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because we're only born with so many eggs. I can't remember. It's a ridiculous amount of eggs.
Like 5 million or something bonkers, isn't it?
I think it might even be more than that.
Yeah.
But we're...
Just one of them just waiting in there.
We're incredible, aren't we, as human beings? We're incredible. They are little miracles, aren't they?
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
Just carry them around at school, go to work, and then one day
I think
put them in the oven.
But the weirdest thing, though, Sarah, is when you think about it, that we're in our grandmother's womb. So when our mums in their mum's womb, they are developing their eggs. So we, as eggs, are in our grandmother's womb. That is some
crazy bonkers
next level stuff, isn't it?
I think if your period stopped for 9 months, did you think it would never come back? Were you happy when it came back or sad?
I was quite looking forward to them going. Because I'd gone 9 months, I just thought, okay, this is one thing then that I've not got to think about. And then it's post-menopause and getting on with the next 50 years. And learning loads of new crazy shit and doing fun stuff and just kind of embracing it all as almost like a new life again, sort of like not starting again, but kind of taking on things that you really, really want to do. I guess because one of the reasons being I've got probably a bit more time because the kids are all of an age where they can help with stuff and look after themselves.
Have you moved out?
No. What the heck? I don't know about over where you are, Sarah, but I don't know many kids that can afford to move out of home at the minute. It's bonkers here. Yeah.
They all live still as a 21 and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Couldn't afford to do anything else.
No.
compared to what we
We
did.
were
Went to
like,
university
no.
and never went back.
Yeah. I moved out, I think, when I was 21, into rented, and then bought a house.
Yeah, I was 20 when I went to Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Just was an hour and a half away, but I didn't see them at the shops, and I lived away from home.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
So they stay at home, they help you to do stuff, or they just got their own lives? What happens?
Both. They've got a bit of a balance of both. So they have their own lives, but they also help. They'll cook dinner, or they'll do a bit of cleaning, or they'll do stuff because they work too. The older two work part time. So if they're at home in the day, they'll like wash up and stick the washing on and cook dinner.
Yes. Oh, man, this decade.
Yeah.
That's
Well, they had to be, right? They were not going to be lazy gits.
Yeah, they got Michelle as a mum.
No.
They're good. They're good.
No,
kids.
seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, they're good boys.
I'm gonna
That's
have to go
impossible.
cook dinner.
Yes, I know.
21-year-old.
Yeah, I know, it's bonkers, isn't it?
Are they girlfriends or boyfriends?
Hey?
Are they dating people?
No,
they
not at the
dating?
minute. No, not at the minute.
That would be weird.
I know.
Hadley.
I know. It was really nice to talk to you today, Sarah. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast and sharing your journey with us.
If I've not been too naughty, can I come back another day?
Of course you can.
Absolutely. We'd love
Always
to talk to you
welcome.
again.
Thank you very much.
much.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Wild, Wise and Curious. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, feel free to email us at info@wildwiseandcurious.com or reach out on our socials at wild_wise_and_curious. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. Stay curious and we'll see you next time.